Welcome to another inspiring episode of... Today, we're exploring the fascinating stories of the greatest architects mentioned in Scripture. We'll uncover not only the creation of the universe by God Himself, but also highlight figures like Noah, Solomon, and the often overlooked Bezalel, each one contributing to God's divine blueprint. Stay tuned to discover how architecture, craftsmanship, and faith come together in the Bible. The Bible opens with the most profound act of architecture creation. In Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 it states, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." Here, God is the ultimate architect, designing the world in perfect harmony and balance. Just as modern architects plan every detail of a building, God set into motion a design that incorporated both beauty and functionality. From the complexity of nature to the precision of the stars, every part of creation testifies to His masterful planning. Next, we move to the story of Noah, who was tasked with building the ark, a vessel that would preserve life during the great flood. In Genesis chapter 6, verses 14 through 16, God provides exact specifications for Noah. "Make yourself an ark of cypress wood, 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high." Noah's obedience to this divine architectural plan saved humanity and animal species from extinction. The ark was not just a ship, it was a structure built with precision, purpose, and divine foresight. Part 3. Bezalel, the master craftsman of the Tabernacle. Now, let's focus on Bezalel, a name that might not be as well known as Noah or Solomon, but he was a pivotal figure in biblical architecture. In Exodus chapter 31, verses 1 to 5, God says to Moses, "See, I have chosen Bezalel, and I have filled him with the Spirit of God, with wisdom, with understanding, with knowledge, and with all kinds of skills, to make artistic designs for work in gold, silver, and bronze, to cut and set stones, to work in wood, and to engage in all kinds of crafts." Bezalel was the chief artisan in charge of constructing the Tabernacle, a portable sanctuary that housed the presence of God during Israel's journey through the wilderness. His craftsmanship, guided by divine inspiration, is an example of how architecture and design can be elevated to a form of worship. Every piece Bezalel crafted, from the Ark of the Covenant to the intricate designs in the Tabernacle, reflected God's glory and precision. Part 4. Solomon's Temple, the pinnacle of design. Solomon's Temple, the grandest structure in Israel's history, was another masterpiece of biblical architecture. Solomon, king of Israel, built this awe-inspiring temple as a dwelling place for God. In 1 Kings chapter 6, the details of the temple's design are described meticulously, its dimensions, materials, and ornamentation, all carefully planned. The temple took 7 years to complete, and it symbolized not just the wealth and power of Solomon's reign, but also the importance of divine presence in the midst of the people. This temple stands as a symbol of human creativity meeting divine purpose, reminding us that architecture can be a spiritual endeavor. Part 5. Jesus, the cornerstone of a new foundation. As we move into the New Testament, we see Jesus referred to as the cornerstone of a new spiritual architecture. In 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 6, Jesus is described as the cornerstone that the builders rejected, which became the foundation of the faith. Just as a cornerstone is crucial for the alignment and stability of a building, Jesus' teachings and sacrifice became the foundation for a new covenant between God and humanity. Conclusion: the architect of eternity. As we've seen, God is the master architect, working through His creation and through human hands like Noah, Bezalel, and Solomon. But beyond physical structures, He has laid a spiritual foundation that endures forever. So, whether we're designing buildings or building lives, we can take inspiration from these biblical figures. Their architecture was not just about creating beautiful spaces, it was about fulfilling a divine purpose. Let their stories remind us that our work too can be an offering, a reflection of order, purpose, and divine beauty. Thank you for joining us on this journey through divine architecture. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for more episodes where we explore the intersection of faith